Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Willow Rose Moon Dancer and I make videos here on YouTube about Wicca, and I also have a blog called wiccansaren'twicked.com. Today we are going to talk about the next Sabbath of the year. I should have posted it last week, but some things came up and I didn't end up uploading. I apologize for that, but better late than never, I suppose. We are going to be talking about the Sabbath Mabon. Mabon just happened technically 2 days ago when you're seeing this, but yesterday while I'm recording. It happens on the fall equinox, which usually happens between September 21st and 23rd. This year, 2019, it was on the 21st. The fall equinox represents one of the 2 days of the year where light and dark, day and night, are totally in balance. However, from this point on, the days are going to get darker and darker as we head towards Yule. I personally, when I'm talking about what this Sabbath is with people who more commonly celebrate Christian holidays and government holidays and that sort of thing, I kind of refer to Mabon as Thanksgiving for us pagans. That's how I view it at the very least. However, that might not be the same for everybody. So Mabon, when it comes to its symbolism, it's about how everything is slowly dying. The leaves are turning color and they're falling to the ground. The harvests are slowly coming to an end, as this is the second of the 3 harvest Sabbaths. The first being Lammas, this one being Mabon, and the last one being Samhain. Also, now the flowers are starting to die, and the bugs and the animals are starting to hide away for the winter and go into hibernation. When it comes to what the deities are up to during this time of the year, the god is slowly dying as we get closer and closer to Samhain, and by the time we get to Samhain, he will have completely passed. The goddess is going from her mother form to her crone form at this point as well. When it comes to things you can do to celebrate the Sabbath, you can make wine or apple cider, you can go apple picking, you can be gathering dried herbs, you could be making offerings such as cider, wine, herbs, fertilizer, anything that you think the deities will enjoy this time of year. You can decorate the burial sites of your loved ones with acorns, leaves, pine cones, anything of the fall foliage that you think will make your loved ones happy. You can also have a big feast. So today, the day after Mabon for me, as I'm recording this, I'm going to be making a big dinner. I would have made it yesterday, but I had a lot of plans and it just didn't fit with our schedule. So I'm having a few friends over who aren't pagan or Wiccan, but they do want to come and enjoy a lovely meal with me and my partner. It's gonna have like your typical Thanksgiving, Easter, Christmas, whatever you have it, meal, potatoes, carrots, stuffing. Normally, one would have a turkey, but we don't have the money for a turkey, so we are going to be making a full chicken, and I'm gonna do it just the same way as I would with a turkey. And I'm gonna make apple pie, and my partner's gonna make pumpkin pie. It's gonna be great. As with all the Sabbaths, you are encouraged to go for a nature walk to see how the season is changing around you, admire the foliage, take note of how many flowers you're seeing, how less there are compared to normal. See if you see any squirrels or chipmunks or any little critters walking around. That's always fun. And as always, once again, you are encouraged to do a ritual to worship whichever deities or divine being energy, what have you, that you would like to celebrate and worship that is relevant during this time, or just in general too. I know that with all of my Sabbats, I usually try and call upon deities that are relevant to the Sabbat, but I still usually like to also mention my matron and patron, just because it's a great time to say thanks to everyone. And along with your ritual, you could also be doing spell work that's relevant for this time of year, as well as divination. When it comes to the gods and goddesses that you may want to worship during this time, these are but a few. You could really worship any, but these are just some seasonal relevant deities that you could be worshiping during your rituals. So there's Thoth, who is Egyptian, there's Thor, who is Norse, there's Hermes, who is Greek, and Pan, who is Greek. There's also the Green Man, who is Celtic. Those are the male deities, the gods. And then for the goddesses, you could be worshiping Maudron, I believe is how you say her name. She's Welsh. There's Morgan, who's Celtic. There's Apone, who is Celtic. Sorry if I'm saying any of these wrong. There's Persephone, who's Greek. There's Demeter, who is Greek. There's Pamona, who is Roman. And then you could also be worshiping the Muses, who are also Greek. However, that is all I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out my blog, wiccansartwicked.com, as I make 2 posts a week, one on Wednesday and one on Friday. And make sure you subscribe to me here, because I make videos every Monday and Thursday. And make sure you check out my new Instagram. You can find me at Willow Rose Moon Dancer on there. I have lots of content coming up, and it gives you a little insight into my everyday life. But until next time, blessed be.